to be doing something really different today, kind of going back in time, doing a makeup look that girls used to wear back in the year I was born, so the 1990s. I love the 1990s trends. I just find they're just so cool and edgy, so I really wanted to do a 90s grunge look for you guys today. To get started, I'm going to prime my face with the Professional by Benefit. I really like this product. I love the feel of it. I can really tell when I put it on that I can tell that it's making a difference and that it's actually filling in my pores like it's supposed to be doing. My foundation, I am using the Maybelline Velvet Dream foundation. It's like a whipped consistency. I'm just gonna go and apply this all over my face. I'm going to take my Loud L3 flat kabuki brush to blend out my foundation. Sorry if you guys hear footprints in the background. It is my little dog. For concealer, I'm using my Naked Skin Concealer by Urban Decay in the color Mid to Light Neutral. Blend out my concealer with my Real Technique sponge. I really like to take the excess of my concealer on my sponge and put it up into my eyelids just to use as a eyeshadow base. I'll be using eyeshadow primer today. Once my concealer is all blended out, I'm going to take my Kat Von D Shade and Light Contour Palette, and I'm going to take the first two shades here. I'm going to mix them, and I'm going to use that to set my under eyes. I'm done setting my concealer. I am going to go into bronzer. I'm not going to do too heavy of a contour, as I find in the 90s makeup was I find the face makeup was really simple. I used a Sephora Pro Small Blush Brush to do my bronzer. I just really like how small this brush is. I do have quite a small face, so I find sometimes when I go in with bigger brushes, I find I get too much bronzer everywhere. So I like to stick sometimes with a smaller brush to really get in and contour and bronze up my cheekbones. Go and move on to the eyes next. Alright guys, so for my eyes today, I'm going to be using this MAC eyeshadow palette. It's just got a bunch of different shades in it. I will try and see if a lot of these shades are available as like singular shades. Hopefully none of these shades have been discontinued or that they're a limited time only collection, so that you can still do this look without this exact palette. Alright, so because I am doing a kind of 90s grunge look, I am going to do quite heavy and smoked out purple eyes. So even for my crease, I'm going to start with this purple here at the top and using this as my transition shade. Focusing this color mostly in my crease and a little bit higher. Once that color is all blended out, I'm going to deepen my crease with the shade below it. And then I'm just going to focus that right in the crease and not going too high with this shade. I really like this Loud E2 blending brush because it is cinched in at the bottom and then it kind of puffs up at the top. It just really helps, the shape of the brush really helps so that you can really get into the crease. It's just not a super round fluffy brush, which I really like. I'm also going to bring this color onto the corner of my eye. I'm really going to go in and smoke out my eyes. I'm going to take this last purple here at the bottom. It's just a really dark matte purple, and I'm going to really smoke out my outer corner of my eye. Gone in with that really dark purple, I'm going to take a blending brush and I'm going to blend those colors out so that they're nice and seamless. Alright, so for the center of my lid, I'm just going to go in with a light kind of pinky color just to slightly brighten up the eye so it's not super dark and dreary. So I'm just going to go in with my ring finger in that light pink color, and I'm just going to pop it on the center of my lid. You guys, so instead of eyeliner, I really want to continue with the really smoky eye look. So instead of going in with a really narrow kind of winged liner or just something a bit more structured, I'm just going to take this black color at the bottom here on an angled brush and just really smoke out that lash line. Done. I'm going to go ahead and smoke out my bottom lash line. I'm just going to start with this big poofy blending brush, and I'm going to mix the two first colors that I used in the crease. Really smoke out that lower lash line a bit more. I'm going to again take that deep purple color at the bottom and on a small pencil brush, I'm going to apply that right at the bottom corner of my eye. So I'm done with the eyeshadow. I got the really dark purple smoky eye I was looking for to kind of give it that really grungy look. So I did just go ahead and curl my lashes. Now I'm going to go in with the L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. Growing up, that blush was very popular. I always remember when I had my little own mini makeup set that blush was always something you needed to have all the time. I'm going to take this darker pinky purple color here, taking it on a bit of a fluffier brush. This is the Sephora Precision Powder Brush. And really give my cheeks a bit more color, as I always remember that there was always lots of blush on the cheeks when I was growing up. Moving on to highlight, I'm not going to be doing a crazy amount of highlight today. I'm going to keep it really neutral, as again, I don't remember highlighting being super trendy back in the 90s. Everything was pretty matte. So for fun, I'm still going to add a little bit of highlight to this look. I'm actually going to use this kind of pinky color here just to kind of keep it all in like the purpley pink colors. And I find that because this is a pink highlight, it doesn't stand out so much on your face. It kind of just blends in more with your blush. It's almost just like a bit of it's more just like a shimmery blush topper. Alright you guys, so now for the lips, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Cosmetics Liquid Lipsticks in Viper. Alright you guys, so the lip color is on. I'm so happy with the look. I find it really kind of grungy and dark. I do want to add something a bit more to this look. So next, I'm going to be showing you a fun little hairstyle that I find is back in style now that I have been wearing a lot these past couple of weeks. It's kind of channeling my inner 90s Spice Girls. I'm going to start with the left side of my head. I'm just going to grab a chunk of hair. I'm going to take a hair elastic and just tie this hair in place. Your hair in two little pigtails to the side and top of your head. I'm going to take the hair I'm going to kind of gently, not super tightly, but gently twist it and then wrap it. What I like to do, because I do find my hair can tend to be a little heavy, I am going to start with putting a clear elastic around the bun just to secure it and keep it in place. And then I like to go in with bobby pins to kind of perfect it after that. Right, and then doing the exact same thing on this side. Alright you guys, so I've got my two little space buns, kind of my Spice Girl hair going. The last piece I want to add to finish off this look is, of course, a choker. Alright you guys, so this is the final look. I really hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching this throwback 90s grunge makeup and hair tutorial. I really hope you guys liked it. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe before you leave. Hope to see you guys again next time. Bye!